Alrighty, we're back with Pokemon time. It's Pokemon time, everybody. Doing that. I did that. Yeah, I did attempt to grind a little bit of coins. Still not certain whether or not I'm gonna actually do all of that. I kinda want to at least get Shadow Ball. Let me get my bearings. I have been playing, well, this is the team. A little underleveled. We're doing fine though, other than, you know, ignore the Snorlax fight from the last part. I think Silphco is on the agenda. Anyway, we are living in a post-Tears of the Kingdom world now. That was my weekend. And frankly, I would have streamed it had I, the hardware to do so. I don't have like $150 to just slam down on an Elgato. Where am I going? Take this slow. I'm approaching a part of this game, at least Sabrina, I'm gonna have a problem with because I don't have a lot to tackle her. I have Vaporeon, but Vaporeon only knows Bite. And that's gonna be a pain if that's my only way of dealing with her. Because Vaporeon's not as much of a physical attacker. Oh, that's annoying. Come on. Ah, of course you did, buddy. Wow. Once again, just getting crit. But anyway, not Breath of the Wild, Tears of the Kingdom, like, it's been an experience. I don't really feel too bad talking about it here because, well, not a lot of people are seeing it. And by the time people off Twitch see it, or even care to see it, it's gonna be next week. So, it's really not that big a deal if I talk about it a little bit. I'm not that far in. I've done quite a bit of messing around, but I did actually do the Rito area. I completed that temple, and yes, temples are back, and I'm very happy that temples are back. I know there's only gonna be probably the 4 main ones, like it was in Breath of the Wild. I'm gonna kinda wish for more, I think. I was incredibly unprepared for the Rito area. Particularly the temple. The game actually gives you a pair of pants that you can use to get through most cold weather stuff. But at the height at which the Rito temple is, it's actually way too cold. You start taking damage. It's incredibly cold. So I had to, like, sprint from room to room trying to find safe spaces to collect myself. Of course that kills him. How dare Gethon get experience? But, I've been having a lot of fun. Admittedly, want to play it right now. But I have, you know, other shit to do. So. I am very... I kind of called, at least where the majority, what the majority of the plot was gonna be, like, pretty quickly. Like, I'm sure a lot of people did. But, like, getting my hands on the game and actually playing it, I was able to pretty decently piece together what, you know, the basic gist is gonna be sans any surprise twists. And it is a little bit disappointing that it's somewhat the same as it is in Breath of the Wild. Like, you go around and you find memories and you see what Zelda is doing in the past to sort of facilitate what's happening in the future to try and make it, you know, possible for Ganon to be defeated. And while that's not exactly how it went down in Breath of the Wild she was searching for her own agency and her power to, you know, the power she's supposed to have to stop this, and fails. Tears of the Kingdom, it's her with the power, I think, deepening her understanding of her powers, specifically, and learning what she can do to prevent this, doing everything she can to prevent another calamity, essentially. I'm fine with it, it's just, I kind of wish I was playing those moments as Zelda. Even if it was just running around and you don't really get to do anything, it would be nice to see even snippets of that old environment. And that's kind of the issues with the memories in both Breath of the Wild and now Tears of the Kingdom in general. It's just, it feels like the actual traditional, like, game story is happening in the past, and you can't see it, you can't interact with it. Until they, you know, repackage it as a, you know, Dynasty Warriors spin-off again. Personally, I was hoping that the DLC for Breath of the Wild would be seeing that stuff through the champion's eyes, through Zelda's eyes, like actually being able to interact with that world and that story. It's kind of unfortunate that it got repackaged into an alternate timeline mess. I think that's kind of what bugged people. I think coming away from Breath of the Wild story-wise, I think that bugged people a lot. Like, Tears of the Kingdom is already so much Breath of the Wild's child. So much of it is already the same. Like, it would have been really nice to have that little bit of a difference. Other main critique, I want to be able to just have fire arrows or ice arrows. Because you can't just have them, you have to create them individually, arrow by arrow, which is really obnoxious. And I would have just liked the opportunity to either create multiple and have them on me, or just buy them. Like, arrows in Breath of the Wild were expensive, and it's not like they were very, especially the special ones, it's not like they were just falling out of the sky. Like, you had to spend a lot of rupees to get those arrows. And, like, it's not game-breaking to just let us create a stockpile of the special arrows or buy them. Because people are gonna break the game anyway. Like, I'm excited to see the crazy shit speedrunners pull off. But yeah, those are my main gripes. I've died a lot. It's more so due to me not being very, it's been a long time since I've played Breath of the Wild, so I'm not used to the control scheme, and adding on top of it, like, the additional difficulties of, well, you have to fuse weapons together to make them function properly, you have to, you know, fuse all your arrows, and all that. Also, I just gotta say, where the jump button is mapped by default, that kinda sucks. Like, the X button? The X button is a bad button. Sorry, I was just, like, tapping my control. I have a PS5 controller playing this, so I was just tapping where the X button would be if this were a Switch controller and it did that. But, like, the X button is bad for jumping, in my opinion. Like, it's awkward to reach, especially if you want to do like a dash jump. It's just awkward to do. It's an awkward maneuver. But yeah, I beat my first temple, I got my first sage. The sages are back. When I heard that one of the characters was named Araru, I was actually pretty shocked. They haven't touched that dude in a long time, or the concept of sages. I did find it really, really funny though. The Sage of Wind is very clearly like the model they used for him. And the model they used for all of the sages in the cutscenes. It feels very much like they literally just used the models for the champions, or at least in the Sage of Wind's case, Teba. It looks like they used Teba's model. And they just slapped a mask on him. I was just staring at him and I'm like, is that just Teba? But in the cutscenes, it was very clearly like Urbosa and, oh, I forget the Goron's name, and like Nifa. And it was just kind of funny to see. Like, you didn't bother, making purely new models for these characters who were clearly pretty important. Also, just returning to the Rito area and hearing the Dragon Roost theme, especially in the blizzard. It was so somber, and it was so, like, it got to me. What got to me more, though, and if you don't know this, you probably, if you're playing Tears of the Kingdom after having played Breath of the Wild, if you're on the same Switch and you have the save data, or more specifically, if you just have your save data from Breath of the Wild, on the Switch you're playing the Tears of the Kingdom, you get your horses. And I had used the amiibo to get Epona in Breath of the Wild, so that gave me Epona. And fun fact about my Epona, during the boss fight with Calamity Ganon, she actually died. So it's kind of like Epona came back to life. And it was really heartwarming to see her. I missed her. Because I did all of the shrines in Breath of the Wild. All of them. It was a lot. And after that, I went and I did it all before beating Calamity Ganon, because I wanted it to be the finale. I wanted the fight to be, you know, my victory rush after going through all of that headache. And I lost Epona doing it, and it felt very final, and it kinda hurt. But I have her back. And now I'm like paranoid, I don't want her to die again. Cause like, in a game like, I was playing Horizon Forbidden West before Tears of the Kingdom came out, to sort of warm my brain back up to like open world mentality. And they're different open worlds. Like, Horizon's open world has always been more mainstream, more Far Cry, Assassin's Creed-esque. Whereas Breath of the Wild's open world just sort of tells you where to go and expects you to figure it out afterward. For most things. But I was playing that, and traversal in Horizon, you can mount. Like, you can mount machines. Oh, you're minimizing. But you can mount machines and obviously ride, I think, only the one particular kind around. And you can get around that way, but you can also just get around by running. And in general, that's kind of how I get around, is by running in Horizon. It's just easier. There's so much crap on the ground in Horizon that you can pick up and you can do things with and that you need, that being mounted for all of it is kind of inconvenient almost. This Grimer's being really annoying. I'm also just not paying attention. But in Breath of the Wild, the world is so vast, and even like Elden Ring. Breath of the Wild and Elden Ring are a lot closer to each other than Breath of the Wild and like Horizon. But like, the world is so vast, it's so huge, and the stuff you pick up is sparse enough, and your mount is frankly easy enough to get, you know, to come to you. Like Torrent, you just summon him. Your horse in Breath of the Wild, Tears of the Kingdom, you whistle, and they're there. Horizon, you have to go through all of the effort of... You'll live that. You have to go through all of the effort to find the particular charger you want to get. You have to take it over, and you have to do all the stuff, and if you damage it too much, it looks weird. You can alert all the other chargers in its pack and get, like, attacked. It's just a lot. So mounting just doesn't feel very worth it in Horizon. As, you know, convenient as it can be. Plus, fast travel is just everywhere in Forbidden West. I should probably check and see if my mic is even working. Am I just talking into nothing? Am I just talking to nothing? Test, test. Would help if my stream volume was... Okay, I can hear myself. Sorry, that's dumb. I just wanted to make sure. I get so excited, it's Monday, I'm buzzing still from Tears of the Kingdom. But yeah, I went into the Rito area. I was completely unprepared. I don't know if I actually went into more detail or if I went off on another tangent. But I was like dying from cold the entire dungeon, and it was unfortunate. I had a time. I need to be better prepared for in games like that. It's just so much to just do and see, and I can just get lost. It's really an invitation for me to just wander into just random shit. You. And I did actually manage to get my hands on a collector's edition and, one of the controllers. Day of release. My dog actually, Conan, he sleeps with us, and occasionally he will, he'll have to throw up in the morning. Just occasionally, it's nothing serious, it's just, you go a long time, it's just something he does. It's not, he's fine. Like, he's perfectly healthy. It's just, occasionally, after a long night without water, if it's been warm, if he had a more active day, he might need to just yuck up something in the morning. And so he needed to do that, and he needed to do it pretty early. So I, take him to take care of that. And then I go, and I'm still awake, it's groggy, it's a bit early. And I check Best Buy listings just to see. And lo and behold, they have listings. So I just run to my computer, I freak out my boyfriend, and I'm like, I'm gonna get Tears of the Kingdom Collector's Edition. He's like, go, go, go. So I managed to snag a pickup for, this weekend. And I'm gonna have a collector's edition. And I also grabbed the Pro Controller. The Pro Controller, for some reason, was harder to grab. I think a lot of people had it in their cart. I had just about given up hope of snagging anything like that for Tears of the Kingdom. Just 'cause, like, scalpers. Like, how do you beat scalpers with bots? But Best Buy's authentication is actually pretty decent. It takes a while for it to make sure that you're a person. It's not perfect. Like, it's nowhere near perfect. But wow, you gave a lot of experience. But yep, I have my hands on a collector's edition of Tears of the Kingdom, and it's gonna be coming this weekend. Or, well, we're gonna go pick it up. I didn't we had Best Buy deliver us a TV for a bedroom a while back, like last month, and they took so long, like the day of. We weren't sure when it was coming, and we were delaying things until it got here because we didn't want to be gone when they delivered it, because it's a frickin' TV. You don't want just a TV sitting in the front of your yard or on your porch. Like, this neighborhood is pretty quiet, but you don't want that in any neighborhood. So I decided, instead of having them deliver it, I don't even think delivery was an option, just going and picking it up. So I have my baby corgi to thank for getting me a copy of a collector's edition for Tears of the Kingdom. Obviously I have my pre-ordered copy that I'm playing, but I'll probably return that. Oh, sorry, I burped. I'll probably return it, or I will give it to my brother-in-law. I do not remember my ways through Silphco. I'm going to just try and get everything that I can get. I've been completely ignoring what's going on in this game. I'm so sorry. People who are interested, Probably dipped in and out and realized I was just talking mad about Tears of the Kingdom, but not actually playing it. That probably feels really bad. It feels bad to me too. Like, I'd like to stream it, but I don't think you guys would like to watch it. Because, frankly, I'm not very good. Like, you've been watching me play this, like, I'm not very good at this. Like, granted, it's been a while since and this is my first time ever playing it for an audience of any kind. Even if it's just, like, the few people who are watching. But, like, I'm not any good at games. And I play, like, it's sort of one of those, like, jack of all trades, master of none sort of situations, because there's a lot of games that I will play. I'll play a lot of games. I actually have a very varied taste in games. But that doesn't mean I'm good at any of them. Like, I plan to play and stream Diablo with my boyfriend when it comes out. Oh, that's rude. But that doesn't mean I'm any good at D4. And honestly, ARPGs like that usually just ends up with me following him around as he has already figured out the best build to just sweep the game. But he's good at that. He's good at figuring out that stuff. That's why he's the raid leader. That's why he's the guild master of our WoW guild. And that's why he's, you know... He can handle that stuff. He understands it a lot better than I do. Me, I just play to have fun. And... when it stops being fun, I stop playing. Coughing with levitate. I know enough about the games I play to know that I don't know enough, if that makes sense. It's kind of how I describe myself when it comes to talking about, like, code and stuff. Like, I took coding classes in school, but that was 10 years ago. And I know enough of the bare minimum to know that... Ooh, flamethrower, holy shit. And I know enough to know that I don't know shit. That's just straight up an upgrade. I was checking the accuracy. He's close to evolving. I actually drew a cute picture of Shocker this morning. I'm kind of thinking of changing up my layout a little bit, and probably when I get closer to the end of this game, and I have my team more sorted out, I'll have pictures of the team members. If that sounds nice to anyone. Like, I want to have little pictures of the team members. But I will need to find a way to make that good to look at. They have so many poison type Pokemon. How did I get out of here? But yeah, it would be, I think it would be kind of cute. It would be kind of a way to, like, show how, you know, it's progressed. It gives me an excuse to, like, draw more Pokemon and put my own personality to them. I gave Shocker some spiky fur. I have him holding his tail like a thunderbolt from Zeus. So far, I'm only drawing the ones that I know are going to be permanent. Like, Whirlpool and Cinders are next up on the drawing block. The canvas, I should say. today's a Monday. I got up early. Did a lot of work. Put out the trash. Was otherwise an adult. Oh, that just took me back there, okay. So, the one I want is probably the one right here, but... Let me go down these steps. Mondays are usually the days where I can, you know, get a lot done immediately, which is kind of weird. A lot of people have trouble on Monday. I'm kind of thinking about shifting or doing an early stream on Tuesdays, like a 1 o'clock stream, 1 to 4. I don't know if I'm going to do that right now, but that would give me a third day to play, you know, I don't know, Octopath, Honkai Impact, or not Honkai Star Rail. Like, I actually did start playing Honkai Star Rail. And I just have a load of games that I want to get through. I don't want to spread myself too thin, though. But I also don't want to pigeonhole myself. I could also just use it as like a day to play more Sims if I'm really feeling it, or anything like that. Stop hyperfanging me. Well, that was literally a half hour of me just talking. Jeez. Thunderbolt. These Pokemon battles are nothing. I was trying to figure out a way to hack in, like, Game Corner coins, so I don't have to, like, save state grind them. Because what I was doing was, I was testing the different machines, and then trying to save state my way to get 777s on the slot machines. And it works. It's just boring as all hell. Like, it's just so boring. And it's so... It's just not fun. It's tedious. And I don't necessarily have time for the tedium. But I ground up to like 900 coins last night after raid just to see. Just to like prove out the method. It works, it's just the third column is so difficult to get a 7 on. And I'd also like to know how to hack that stuff in for the sake of, like, if I get a new team member and they're, like, hilariously... Oh, is that gonna hit me underground? Okay, good. No. Midday gone amok? But, like, if I get a new team member and everyone's level 60 and they're level 20, it would be kind of a pain in the ass to manually grind them. my god, minimize Grimer and minimize Muck is this most annoying strat. Thank you. But yeah, I don't want to, like, dedicate an off day to just grinding on Pokemon. That's not... That doesn't seem very fun. And there's a way to do it. I know that there's a way to do it, whether it's, like, inputting the cheat directly into the emulator. It's something weird. I don't know how they do it. I was trying to figure out how... Probably have to hop into one of their Discord, like a streamer's Discord or something to figure out how. Is that all the trainers on this floor? I think so. I'm getting lost already, oh god. I have Dugtrio with Dig though, so if I get super lost, I can just bail. It's funny, the fighting dojo actually has some pretty strong Oh, okay. The fighting dojo actually has some pretty strong Pokemon. I was at them last time and I got my ass handed to me. Probably should have sent out Inch, but levels are phasing poor Inch out. I need a decent psychic type. And I've been thinking that my best option is probably Execute. I'm trying to help you guys. Calling him a coward isn't helpful. How can I betray Team Rocket if I was never part of it? Like, look, I'd love a game, like a main series game where you actually are part of an evil team. Like, they tried that with Pokemon Coliseum. And it was so interesting that they never touched it again. XD and Coliseum are basically spin-off games, though. Who are we kidding? I actually really liked... I liked XD and, Coliseum. For the longest time, I thought those two were gonna be the only, 3D Pokemon games. I think a lot of us thought that, too. Until, I mean, technically X and Y did it first, but it was still handheld. We wanted, like, mainline console. I'm not a traitor. I'm not part of Team Rocket. What is the where's Tixie? Is that an anime thing that I'm not aware of? Like, the location of Tixie? Tixie. Like, tick is in a tick. I've never heard of that place. Honestly, that's probably just a, translator thing. Like, they had to figure out a place, and they just made it up. I'd like to go to Tixie City. See where that is? They could have made it like, you know, a city in Johto. It's not like we didn't know Johto existed at this point. Though Johto isn't really like tech involved. There's not a lot of actual tech going on in Johto. Johto is extremely old-fashioned. Which works for it. I really like the aesthetic of Johto. Just old cities, old towns, like buildings built by hand, probably. I think they could do a lot with the Pokemon universe if they would just, like, create this massive world. And like I was saying a while back, like a Pokemon MMO. Where where the whole world is connected, you have every region, aside from like the really, really obscure ones, like Pokemon Conquest. Which was in the past. Not like you can't include it, but it was in the past. But you get, like, you start in Kanto, and, like, the progression would be so cool. Like, go across the sea to Paldea and Kalos, and actually connect Paldea and Kalos. Because I know people were theorizing that they were connected. And it would make sense geographically if Pokemon is based off of our world. If they were connected. It's like Kanto, Johto, Hoenn, and I think Sinnoh are meant to be Japan. And then Unova is New York, America. Kalos is, you know, France. Galar is the UK. Like, they're branching out a lot. You just gonna explode? Really? Do you not know explosion? Because I feel like you would see a kill with that. Or do you not take it into account that Sonic Boom only does 20 points? But no, I think like a fully fledged, like, open world, not even like an MMO, but even like a single player game. Like, fuck. Turn it into like Genshin Impact gacha style. But, and, you know, release the world in chunks and all that. But turn it into that, who cares? It would be so cool. And it would really do a lot to, like, I don't know, it would do a lot for older fans, I think. To just be able to go and explore and, you know, relax. Drowsy's also an option, but for a psychic type, I'm just not too enthused about it. It's a pure psychic type, it doesn't really help. Torment. Yeah, Torment is right. Yawn. Hopefully that didn't just sound bad. People are catching up. I can't get to Fuchsia. Can I? Pretty sure I can get to Fuchsia. Is that a dumb idea to try to get to Fuchsia? Because if I could get Execute, I could at least try it out. And when I'm done here, I'll look up Execute's moveset and see what it learns naturally. Whether it's worth it. I'm like a 10-year-old man. Oh my god, I'm so lost. It's 5. Why are you here? You're a juggler. Why are you here? Pursue? Nope, you haven't given me a reason to stop, so. That's not gonna make me stop. 'Cause you're still gonna die. Mr. Mime is about screens and stuff. He's more of a setup Pokemon, not really a heavy hitter. I gave Whirlpool black glasses so their dark type moves do a little bit more damage. To sort of make up for how Whirlpool is special attacker. I can't get it. I need the key. No. Never show respect to terrorists. Especially one that has a Pokemon that canonically, like, lures children away. Like, you never show respect to terrorists. They don't deserve it. Might have to hop out and get my bearings anyway. Oh, you poisoned my Pokemon, so now I have to hop out and get my bearings. Problem with doing so much work on a Monday morning is that I'm super tired afterward. Yeah, okay. Don't mind me, guys. Just gonna dig through the floor to get out of your building. Let's try this again. Did I go through this one? Alright, that one takes me there. Is there another one on this floor that I didn't use? Whew. Sorry about that. Okay, I took care of you. That's the same floor as this, okay. My options here. Can I go down here? And yeah, so I've been here. Yeah, I've been here. This one? That's this dude. It's this lady. Are the teleport pads just a Team Rocket thing? Did they do this? Were they insane enough to do this? I feel like we don't discuss the fact that Team Rocket has seemingly invented teleport technology. Choke. Well, that's just rude. Oh, come on, I was just making progress in here. I'm sorry, Conan, I startled you. You were cozy. Yes, you were. You're such a cute baby boy. He's 4 years old, he's not a baby. But he's my baby. Oh, speaking of dogs, I've been watching, it's a show on HBO Max. About this place in Britain that rehomes dogs. And it's like human dog matchmaking. It's kind of funny. The EA app can... Really? You're gonna be annoying and interrupt my stream too, EA app? If nobody doesn't know, the EA app has replaced Origin, and it frequently breaks. Frequently. So frequently, in fact, that it, like, there are people whose entire job revolves around playing The Sims, and, like, you know, the content generated from doing that. And the EA app goes down for whole days. And just, you can't access anything when the EA app goes down. The Sims is an offline game. You can't open it unless the EA app is working. And it sucks. Not yet. 36, I'm guessing. It came from here. Yeah, this is live. We're gaming. Sleepy, but we're gaming. But I was talking about that show. It's like a dog dating service. Oh, it's 1:51 here. I got up oddly early and I've done a lot of work before I started streaming. So I'm kind of sleepy. Plus I was playing Tears of the Kingdom most of the weekend, and I kind of stayed up a little bit doing that. But no, the show is basically the agency tries to get dogs to, obviously rehome dogs, and it's a cute show. Like, obviously you get the people's sob stories, but it's the dog sob stories that get to me. Just hearing about the reasons why these dogs needed to be rehomed. I couldn't even imagine doing that to Conan. Are you talking about Tears, or are you talking about Pokemon, Nacho? No, I'm not. I'm just here on Twitch. I cross-post to YouTube, though. So I kind of just fill the air with talking. It's getting easier. I've gotten Vaporeon, which I didn't have Vaporeon for such a long time, so I was lacking a water type. Which makes things really hard. Like, I had nothing to deal with so many Pokemon. And I get Vaporeon, and I just plow through things now. Doesn't stop me from getting lost in this place. 'Cause, yeah, I'm dumb. Oh no, this is the original, FireRed. I'm not playing a randomizer. I'm gonna reset myself because you're dead. It's just a casual playthrough. I felt like playing through, like, the games of my childhood a little bit. I figured Pokemon would be a pretty easy one to jump into. I've done random Pokemon way back. I didn't know how to properly get it started. I just had like a hex editor, and I tried to randomize stuff. And boy, I got some weird shit. I don't particularly want to be in a situation where I have like a huge challenge on my hand. I don't feel like doing that on a Monday morning. Conan! Hey, calm down, boy. I think someone walked by the house. Even upstairs, he's very alert. This is the wrong direction. Did I talk to you? You're hiding behind the plant. Sorry, your sprite is also the sprite of, you know, people who want to beat me up. Tell me I've completely lost my way. Ah. The ramp up of this music is like making me feel really horrible for not knowing where the fuck I'm going. Ah, shit. No, wrong way again. Oh no, that's not your fault. That's completely my fault. Like, I'm not perfect at these. Oh, I didn't find you. It's been like 10 years, near 20, since I've played this game. Like, don't feel like it's your fault that I'm screwing up right now. Like, I played Pokemon Let's Go and whatnot, and even that, like, I only played through it once, and it's not as big a deal. Oh, I'm 28. Like, I'm old. I'm ancient. I'm old enough to just have missed, Gen 1 coming out. And kinda Gen 2. My first Pokemon games were Gen 3, actually. Hence why, I started here. And also, like, I joked about the music here being annoying. The music of the, Gen 1 games, that will kill me. It'll make my ears bleed. And yes, I'm ancient. I'm 30. I'm near 30. That's an ancient person on the internet. But. Oh no, the music is good. It's just the particular chip tunes of the GB era. I could handle it when I was a kid, when I was really little. But now, I can't. Plus, I really appreciate the remixes they did for FireRed and Leaf Green. Like, I say this music is giving me anxiety. It's not. Oh, I just trapped myself. Shit. Don't think I need to get around him. I remember that you can trap yourself on a certain trainer. It's hard not to feel old. I feel like society kind of makes you feel super old once you're past 18 for some reason. But no, I've got a huge back catalog of games. Like, my Steam library is so full. But I generally just don't want to... Calm down, emulator. I generally just want to relax. We are the ancients. We were there when it was written. This feels promising. Hey, you know what hurts more? My knees. actually do remember, a long time ago, when I was in, like, middle school, I used to mess around with, there was a program that let you build Pokemon maps out of, like, the assets. I used to mess around in that. I could never figure out how to make it work. Oh yeah, it could surely get worse. I kinda wish it were raining right now. Come on, is this gonna level me? Yes! I might as well stand. Famous last words, I get you to level 36 and you die before you can evolve. Oh my god, a tackle? Really? Alrighty, big guy. I haven't found the key yet, which is partly the reason why I'm running around like a headless chicken. I don't remember where it is. Like I said, I was probably 8 when this game came out. Oh, I'm actually on the floor where it is? Oh my god, you still have Growl, I'm so stupid. Is it right there in that room? Left down? I need to reset this guy. I can't go down any further. Ah, there it is. Thank you! Yeah, that's what I meant. I remember something about being trapped by that particular NPC and having a hard time afterward. And now it's a case of remembering— ooh, Focus Punch. I'm probably not gonna teach that to anyone. Hey, I would've figured it out eventually. I would've just, you know, used the internet. I'm gonna expose you to this random juggler. Yes, I'm the intruder. Have fun with the juggler I just exposed you to. Have I been to this floor? Yes, I have. Okay. Oops. No, not dealing with you yet. realize this might be a bad idea. Though granted, if Sonic Boom is the worst it's got. Wow, you have nothing. I don't have much more either. After this battle, I think I'm gonna have to get up for a second. Yeah. Don't think I'll be gone too long. Hope I'm not, but I will be right back as soon as I can. sorry about that. Alright. Oh, what are my Pokemon doing? Yeah, I'm using VBA. It's the only one I know. I know there's other ones, but there's probably better ones. VBA just didn't require me to do any weird things to install it. I'm honestly surprised VBA is even still around. Like, this was going when I was a kid. By default, it's the spacebar. I'm using a controller, though. So I don't think it's mapped to anything. Well, yeah, obviously it does still exist. This is the latest version. I'm not sure. I'm fine with the speed. I don't want to be zooming around. It's gonna make my head spin. Oh, that's just rude. Here's the beds. I knew there was a healing spot in here, I just didn't think it was that close to it. I actually thought it was right after you fight your rival. I actually forget, is crunch a thing in this game? Not really much of a point in saving, but... Conan! Hey! Hey! Dude! Rude! Rude! Don't be rude. I shouldn't have a problem handling you. Shoulda remembered that you led with Pidgeot. Ooh, I'm a little under. Oh, that could have gotten the paralyze and would have been really nice. Growlithe isn't going to be very threatening, so I'll heal up Shocker. Because I'm going to need him for, it's probably not a Blastoise. Can't remember if he's a Blastoise right now. Yeah, that's not going to do a lot. He's gonna be bulky though. Oh, come on, that's rude. Huh? I don't want to put him into torrent range immediately. Is he just gonna protect? Does he know nothing else? No, he did something else this turn, I think. Yeah. Alright. Wow, really? God, I forgot he was level 40. Jeez. Stab might do better. Hi, Sylph. I'm not gonna use you, but it's where I got you from. Conan! Hey! Stop it! People already coming home from work? Yeah? I don't need your opinion on it. Though I adjusted my mic settings, I don't know how much of his barking is actually coming through. It's loud enough, it probably is, but... Are you seeing people going by across the window? Yeah? It's funny that you can see that, because you're shorter than the window. Ooh, Aurora Beam! It's not quite Ice Beam, but... it's better than Sand Attack. I may be able to take on Giovanni now. Might be a famous last words situation. You didn't even give me a choice to leave, Giovanni. Like, you just gave me the choice to, like, stay and get beaten up or leave, and you came to just beat me up right away. So rude to children. Oh, of course it poisons me. What the heck does Mirror Move do again? I'm pretty sure it's useless, but... yeah, it's not very useful. There's probably some sick trick you can pull off with it, but... I'm not gonna pull that off. can't wait till I can give you surf. Oh, wouldn't it be funny if that actually got the freeze? Actually, can Aurora Beam freeze? Genuinely don't remember. That's what I thought. Freeze is always a really low ratio. Can I use this PC? Holy shit, I can. I forget this is here. I don't need to do this, but it's a funny trick. Should have cured him? Ha, that's funny. I really didn't need to do that. I just think it's really funny that there's a PC in that room. Alright, finally out of that mess. I'm gonna check real quick what the levels are on the next two gym leaders. Possibly doable. Sabrina might be doable. Oops, too far up. What's in this house? Oh, the copycat. It couldn't hurt to give this a try. We're a little all over the place level-wise, but... can always train. For giggles, let's see how good he does against Slowpoke Slowbros. You do just fine. Alright. I should be able to muddy my way through this. I said this last time, but all the channelers have like the most like valley girl names. It's funny. There's like Jennifer and Stacy and like it's funny. Why did I do that? I deserve that. That was dumb of me. Vaporeon has a lot of HP. My dog looks so dejected. He's just sort of sitting here staring out the window. Probably waiting for something to bark at. It's getting close to the time when people come home from school, like 3-ish. So he might get a little rowdy pretty soon. Ha, didn't raise your defense enough, nerd. Oh, yep, that's a school bus noise. Kids are gonna be out from school pretty soon. Now there's a lot of kids in this neighborhood. They actually put up a banner celebrating all of the graduates that live in the area. I thought that was kind of cute. This is a pretty tiny town that we live in. Like, it's really small. I know some towns where I'm from, around COVID, they put up, special banners. I don't know what they're called. They're attached to, like, street signs, the telephone poles. And they put little banners on the telephone poles. And they would put, like, the portraits of the, you know, graduates up there during COVID. Because it's like, well, you can't go see them graduate. You might as well, like, honor them in some way. And that might have been something that they were doing before, but I spent most of COVID in a basement, so well, all of COVID actually. I don't get out of the house a ton. At least not enough to go visiting other cities. Now we're a lot closer to other cities, and particularly other schools. So, gonna be seeing a lot more kids running around. Not a bad thing at all to me. I grew up next to a school, so it's something I'm pretty used to. Alright, I'm gonna take you out of here. Let's give this to Shocker. Wow. Literally, I don't know what it is, but Shocker gets crit every single time I play. Not once, not twice, he gets crit multiple times. I don't know what it is, but Shocker, I guess, just has a face people want to punch. no idea if I fought all of the trainers or not. I might have missed one or two, but... Do, 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 do. Fought you. Did I fight you? Yes, okay. Oh my god, now is it really just a matter of me trying to find my way through this? Ugh. Yeah, I joked that maybe Team Rocket invented the teleporters, but I'm pretty sure it was Silphco that did it. It explains why the teleporters are in her gym. Oh my god. Oh my god. Is there not one of these that just takes you back to the beginning? Sabrina, what does this have to do with being psychic? Do you just like hearing my brain scream in agony? Is that what it is? Like you want to know that I am in pain while doing this? Okay, you know what? I'm looking this up. This is a pain in the ass. Start this. Oops. Aw, good boy. You're such a good boy, Conan. When I started doing this, I was worried he would get upset that I'm talking to someone that clearly isn't him. But, no, he seems completely fine with it. Upper right, upper left, lower left, lower left. There we go. Alright, Sabrina. Good boy. I'm fighting Sabrina now, buddy. You have no idea what that means, but you're cute. I have to have someone tank that attack. Charizard tank that. He could probably tank the future sight. Oh, that's funny. It failed. Wonder why that failed. Or maybe it just missed. Let's see how Cinders does against this. He might be able to handle it. Though this could be a mistake. Yeah. Yeah, Alakazam, I'm sorry, you're great, but you have glass bones and paper skin. I think I've got this right. Yeah, nice. I got it right. Also, screw you, Sabrina, for not just putting in an exit portal. Sabrina's hardly ever a scary boss fight, honestly. At least in casual runs. Fortunately, her Pokemon are just so frail, and there just isn't a lot of variety. Koga, however, can be a pain in the ass. Citrus. I wish berries were more prominent in FireRed Leaf Green. This is not the right direction. I think I need to go to... No, I need to go Cycling Road. I think it's time to fight another Snorlax. Did they sell Ultra Balls yet? So I can fight the Snorlax all day, but I don't want to... I don't know if I'm gonna use it, but I don't want to kill it. No, you don't sell them. Wonderful. Actually, how many Great Balls do I have? Oh, I actually have a lot of money on me. Alright, see ya, Nacho. Thanks for the follow. You have a nice day yourself. Don't, you know, break all your bones. Alright. Let's fight a Snorlax. And then get to Fuchsia. I'm grumpy too when I wake up. god, you're so chunky. And you're so annoying to fight. Oh wow, that's a crit. Okay. Don't crit again. How do you flinch in your sleep? Oh, you were trying to use snore, you shit. Oh my god. Okay, snore doesn't do a lot of damage to me. Kind of amazing how a few levels and a very bulky Vaporeon make this a lot easier. Oh my god. I mean, I can just wait it out. Like, he's not doing a ton of damage to me. Ah, hit my mic, sorry. Who wakes up first? You have rest, snore, slam, and yawn. Oh, headbutt, not slam. Remember you had some sort of physical move. Oh my lord. I have to wonder if anyone even played, like, back in the day, did people do this in competitive Pokemon? Oh. This could be my time. But like, did people do this in competitive Pokemon? Did they like use a rest set and just annoy the living hell out of everyone else? Because like, this feels like the rest stall is real. Come on, emulator, calm down. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm not gonna fuck around with this. I'm gonna create a save state. Is this controversial to do? I'm not gonna use this thing. Thank you. Let's just pretend that was the one ball. Yeah. I'm not gonna use the thing. And in fact, I'm gonna name it Monday. Because oops. We are all very grouchy on Mondays. thought about naming him Solomon Grundy. Because, you know... Oh, do I have the item finder? Fuck, I don't. Shit. I think I just lost out on some leftovers. Oh well. Sorry if that was annoying. I'm probably not gonna do that ever again. Like, I did it for Snorlax because it's a Pokemon I'm never gonna use. I'm not gonna do that for any, like, legendaries I catch or anything like that. I'll do it the legit way. I mean, technically that was the legit way. Nah, but you need the item finder in order to, get the item beneath. Ah, amulet coin. That's not all that useful. Aw, you two are cute. And it's cycling road time. These guys, I think, are great for grinding experience because they're all right here. And their Pokemon aren't too, challenging. They're bikers. Oh shoot, I gotta sneeze. Sorry. Ha, can't disable me if you can't see me. Eat dirt. I think it's this game, though. I don't like the cycling road. Because it just sort of auto-goes. I don't like it when the cycling road just auto-goes. And frankly, I'm glad they phased out cycling roads from the games. They just give you a bicycle very early on now. Or just don't have it. Or you ride, you know, Pokemon. I think there's one of these biker dudes that has, like, a Jigglypuff. Or there's, in one of the games, there's a really buff, intimidating dude that has, like, a Jigglypuff. And it's really funny. I might end up benching Athena, I think. I'll have to see. I don't really need a dedicated flying type because I have Charizard. I can teach him fly. And that would allow me to get another bit of type coverage on my team. I'm just not sure, because I know I'm gonna replace Inch, probably, with very likely Executor to get Psychic and Grass coverage, once I learn whether that's even worth it to do. what would I put in Athena's spot? There's still a lot of potential. I could legit just put a legendary on my team. I don't know how fun that would be for people though. Or me. I could go Vileplume and then get a Kadabra, but Kadabra's all it'll ever be. Which kinda stops that idea short. I don't want too many single-typed Pokemon on my team anymore, though, I don't think. I did actually legitimately bump you. I'm sorry, man. Biker Hideo. What sort of Pokemon would Hideo Kojima have? I recognize that that's an extremely random question. Probably I don't know, would you base Hideo Kojima's team off of Metal Gear? Or would you base it off of Death Stranding? Or would you base it off of both? I mean, either way, it's potentially really weird. I imagine he'd probably have a Greninja. Maybe a Bisharp? Not necessarily a King Gambit, but a Bisharp. Bisharp is more Power Rangers. I don't know. If you're on YouTube, watching this on YouTube, put it in the comments what Pokemon team you think Hideo Kojima would have. I'd like to hear it. That'd be funny. People who know his games far better than me. That's funny, my boyfriend is actually a very big Metal Gear fan. If he knew anything about Pokemon, he probably could, form together a possible team. think Hideo Kojima, not Hideo Kojima, Yoko Taro. I think Yoko Taro would probably have a Lopunny on his team. Not just because it's a Lopunny and all of the things that come with it being a Lopunny, but like the Lopunny is a funny Pokemon like Baniri Lopunny because it's one of the few Pokemon that knows frustration and can learn frustration growing up. Or by level up. And the idea of a Pokemon that evolves by friendship, knowing frustration, I think Yoko Taro would find really funny. He would also probably run a team that just explodes on you. Yep, this is the one that just goes. I'm probably not gonna do a lot of fighting on this. It's difficult to control, and I don't like it. I kinda just want to get through it. Alright, there we go. That's also down below right there is a good place for grinding. According to some videos I've seen. Do not have a Golduck, and I don't want to lick a tongue. The reflections are a little messed up in this ROM. Back in Fuchsia. Well, not back in Fuchsia, I'm in Fuchsia now. Now, I'm actually going to take a minute and I'm going to check Execute and Executor's movesets. I don't want to look like a I want to see if it's actually something that's usable. Well, Executor himself is not useful. He's useful to be taught things. I don't know if that's my option. What is Oddish's moveset? Because I know I'm right near where Oddish can be found now. Gloom. What about Vileplume? What can Vileplume learn? They're both not all that spectacular, honestly. Sorry, I just sighed right into the mic. That's not fair to you guys. Oh, he doesn't have his teeth. I need to give him his teeth. I need to go to the Safari Zone anyway to give him his teeth. Alright, I'm gonna go to the bathroom real quick. I'll be right back. sorry about that. I was checking up on Discord and it looks like I'm raiding tonight. I don't stream this raid, but... I do not have a cut Pokemon on me. I need to look up where the Warden's teeth are so I don't waste a ton of time. Yeah, sounds like I'm raiding tonight. I don't usually stream the Monday one though. Because I need to find his teeth. I miss the Safari Zone a little bit. It's a bit of a frustrating mechanic, but let's toss down a save state here in case I mess up. No, Nidorino. Throw a rock at you. Oh. That's potentially good. I was talking about wanting a Nidoking. What to name you? Yeah, sure, I'll name you Grundy, then. Solomon Grundy, born on a Monday. He might be useful. Head up the steps, east, west. Continue north. That's an execute. So I might as well take it and see what my options are. I have one of you. Stairs down again. Continue north. Man, this IGN guide is terrible. Like, this is, instead of giving me, like, actual decent instructions, it's giving me a paragraph to read through. Oh shit, I actually caught that. Let's name you Liquid. I think Liquid WoW team just did world first. So sure, have that. Also Liquid Snake. Ooh, Steel Wing, that's a good one. Alright, let's try you again. A female would be nice to have on the team. A female anything would be nice. It's a bit of a sausage fest. Can I have some eggs at least to go with it? That's a terrible joke. Oh my god. But I got my eggs. No, they're not eggs, they're seeds. Oh, what should I name you? You're a lady. Oh my god, is it bad that the first thing I thought of was just fucking ovaries? Oh my god, this is terrible. I'm not gonna name her that. I'm just gonna name her Rachel. I don't know why. I'm not good at coming up with nicknames, guys. I'm bad. I'm bad at it. Alright, go south. A Rhyhorn. I'm not super interested in it, but I'll try it for the Pokedex numbers. Alright. I will name you, Pierce. I should do better at this. I'm the worst at this. Ah, it kinda sucks that I'm raiding tonight. I wanted to play more Zelda. once I get off here in about a half hour, I'll make food and then catch up on Succession, because I forgot to last night. Let's see what else I can get. I'm not out of steps yet. I think that's all the important stuff you need to do here. You would literally just be for the entry. I really need to find a pair of a headset that I'm comfortable wearing for long periods of time. It's kind of a shame that these ones hurt me after a while. Maybe a wireless one too. A wireless headset would be really nice. I'm not gonna bother nicknaming you. You're literally just for the numbers. This makes me want to go to a zoo. I mean, that's essentially what a safari zone is. It's a zoo where you can catch Pokemon. Got a nice zoo near me I'd like to go to. Maybe I can convince my niece and nephew to go so that, to come down here so that we can go. I'm not gonna find a Chansey, am I? Not that I have a chance in hell at catching a Chansey. They're in a special area, if I recall. Conan, hey. Oh, you're such a big baby. Yep. Dude. I did. I actually caught a fair share of Pokemon. I don't think it put me over the threshold for any of the Professor Oak objects, but it did give me the dude's teeth. And he gives me strength, I believe. That'll be useful for later, but I don't really have a Pokemon I want to teach it to now. I do have a Pokemon I want to teach Surf to, though. 95 power, 100 accuracy. Yeah. I think this animation is so cute. Conan! Holy crap, dude! And of course I can't use it. Yeah, people are coming home now, so he's getting riled up. That generally means it's almost my time to get off. Well, here's an Oddish. Couple of options. turn into a shroom. Fungi. That's a terrible name. I believe Doduo and Dodrio are also available on this route. Oh, and Ditto. I don't recall Ditto being on this route. Huh. Really have anything that's gonna take it out. That's gonna not take it out, I mean. I'm also not gonna use this, but... It'd be a shame if I didn't try. Oh my god, your catch rate. There we go. We will call you... I probably really didn't need to nickname it. I might as well take a look at the Pokemon I just caught. Because Koga is next. And then Blaine. I shouldn't have any problem with either of those. Honestly, I should be fine for the rest of the gym leaders. Koga can be taken care of by a combination of Gaton and Cinders, and then Whirlpool will take care of everyone else, basically. And then I have to think about the Elite Four. Which is a slightly more, touchy subject. What do we got? We just caught... Well, we got the Lapras. Watching too much Flygon HG. Potentially a very good option if I didn't have Vaporeon. Not gonna use you. You're speed nature, I think, from the look at your stats. Potentially a very good Pokemon, Poison Ground. Probably not gonna ever use Venomoth. Bold. Pretty high special attack. Confusion, stun, spore. I'm gonna have to look up where you get the specific TMs for teaching grass and whatnot moves. Also probably not gonna use you. Bashful. Oh, that's kinda cute. Oh, I'm so torn. Oh, Grass Psychic would be a good boon. But Execute's kinda terrible. So how do you handle that? Like, Grass Psychic is terrible. Sarah B, will you tell me where to get these moves? You can learn Psychic. Executor can learn Psychic, and it can learn Giga Drain. Where do I get TM19? So either way, I'm gonna want it. Oh, I have it already. Because it's a prize for beating Erica, it looks like. Bullet Seed. Yeah, I have Giga Drain already. I have Psychic, and that would start it off really well. Solar Beam is kind of a not really an option. I don't have Sunny Day. Can I get Sunny Day? It's in the Safari Zone. I could potentially turn Executor into a Sunny Day bot. need surf for it. Alright, so I have to beat Koga. Setting up Executor to be, like, Sunny Day, Psychic, Solar Beam, and then some third move. It might be a good idea? I don't know. What would that last move slot be? I might as well pull him out. Pull her out, sorry. But I'm gonna have to train her until she learns Solar Beam. Unless I find the TM for it. She's got Leech Seed already. She might not be bad. Might not be a bad option. Alright, when does Dugtrio learn Earthquake as opposed to when does Nidoking get Earthquake? Sorry about this being the end, but it's the end of the stream, basically. I'm cycling through a few possibilities. Okay, you learn it at 51. As opposed to, does Nidorino? Okay, Nidorino doesn't learn it, but Nidoking can. And you get it from Viridian. So that might be a decent option. Do I have a Moonstone? I'd have to go get a Moonstone, I think. Oh no, I have two. Okay, so I could do that too. I could get Nidoking. I could go buy a Leaf Stone. Yeah. That might be what I do. I'm not sure. Next time, I might not stream Raid tonight. Thinking about streaming on Tuesdays. I'll be streaming tomorrow night for sure, and then Wednesday will probably be The Sims, as usual. Hopefully I can get a full stream out of that. Full 3 hours instead of just... I got cut off. Because my boyfriend wanted to come home. Yeah, I think we're starting to shape up. This will be posted to YouTube actually about an hour ago. Last week's got posted. Last week's stream. Oh, sup, I'm actually starting to get off stream, unfortunately. I'm sorry. But I'll be back tomorrow night for WoW raiding. Wednesday, usual time. Early. I am going to go and make dinner and feed my dog. Thanks everyone for stopping by. hanging out. Thanks for the follows, Nacho and Roadrunner. It's very kind of you. I'll see you all tomorrow night. If you care about WoW at all.